Assalamu alaikum, this is Khalid and you're watching the 7th episode of Arab Guy on Battle Spot, where I go battling on the battle spot with my commentary. Yesterday's battle was terrible for me, or to be exact, the second battle of yesterday. So was that a prelude to today's date, the 13th of Friday, or are we safe today? Let's find out and jump into battling. After yesterday, my rating went down to 1661, which is very unfortunate, but today hopefully we'll redeem ourselves despite it being the 13th of Friday. I'm paired with Remy from France with a rating of 1717. His team is Charizard, Greninja, Kangaskhan, Landorus, Thundurus Therian, and Aegislash. I think he has a good matchup against my team. Let's just write those down. Charizard, it's probably Charizard Y. I mean, if you see Charizard, it's probably Charizard Y. Greninja is kind of scary. Kangaskhan, we all know him. Landorus, very standard. Thundurus is a bit scary. And Aegislash, we hate that, especially since we have Gardevoir. So let's see here, what's he's going to lead here. I'm thinking probably Kangaskhan, Landorus. I think my best lead would be Landorus and Thundurus. Maybe Gardevoir and Amoonguss. Though I'm not actually, is Thundurus good here? His Thundurus is going to mess me up a lot. So maybe if I lead with let's see here. Actually, no Landorus. I'll lead with Gardevoir, Amoonguss, and Tyranitar, and Heatran. I want to complete 180 with the with my lead, but I think it's for the best. Now let's hope his Aegislash isn't physical with safety goggles. Okay, there's Greninja. I'd like to. Okay, let's think here. Kangaskhan is probably going to fake out the Gardevoir. Greninja, however, is it going to Ice Beam the Amoonguss? Let's see. I think if I Mega Evolve Trick Room and Rage Powder. Oh no, wait. No. I'm going to get faked out. So I'll just Mega Evolve Protect and Spore his Greninja. Unless he doubles into my Amoonguss, I should be safe. So there's my Gardevoir going second in the Mega Evolving. And fake out onto... Ooh. Okay. I guess he predicted the Spore. And Ice Beam. Okay. Good play. Don't. Very unfortunate. Now I have to figure out what to do exactly with what to do exactly here. That's a really good prediction. I mean, with the fake out pressure, Gardevoir almost always protects. Since fake out goes before the Rage Powder. Now I could bring Tyranitar, expecting him to maybe target into the Gardevoir, maybe? I'll go with Heatran actually. This is tough. I should have brought Landorus. Even though he would get... Let's go with Tyranitar. He would get Ice Beamed, but at least I got Intimidate off. My Samson goes up. Now, the problem is I can't switch out Tyranitar here. But maybe he's expecting my Tyranitar to protect, which is possible. My Tyranitar isn't afraid of that Greninja, so it's safe from that, but the Kangaskhan is the issue here. I would still, however, I think I have a chance to set up Trick Room here. Put that up and probably die to low kick. I could have brought Heatran actually. Let's see here. I'll go with the low kick. Scald onto Tyranitar. I'm fine with that, unless I get burnt. Good. And Kangaskhan goes for the double edge onto Gardevoir. I don't survive that, unfortunately. I was considering redoing my Gardevoir's defenses, the EVs to be more exact. But I think I should start considering that. No point in her strength if she isn't going to survive. And let's go Heatran. This is... okay. I'm expecting Scald onto Heatran and Grass Knot onto Tyranitar. I will survive that regardless. So let's go for a Heat Wave and Rock Slide. Scald onto Heatran. Ooh, that did a lot. Thunderbolt. We take that. No problem. Rock Slide. Go. Ooh. Not even a crit. Perfect. And please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Okay. Very good. So, if he doubled into the Tyranitar, things would have gone very differently. But fortunately for us, we're Assault Vest. Let's see here. He could King Shield here. If he's the faster special variant, I could survive whatever he's going to throw at Tyranitar. But the issue is do I want to go for the crunch? He's probably going to King Shield. But with Heatran, I'm not too worried about that. Maybe. Unless he goes after my Heatran. My Heatran is actually quiet and 0 speed. Okay, he goes for the King Shield. My attack goes down, and Heat Wave doesn't hit it. Will Heat Wave once again and crunch it. Okay. Now the question is, what does he go for? Okay, so either one of my guys is going to get knocked out here. Okay, so he's very slow. Oh, crit. Okay. Friday the 13th is a very lucky day for us. Okay, that was very close. My opponent started off really well, but towards the end he kind of started messing up here and there. His biggest problem was not doubling into the Tyranitar, or possibly knocking out Tyranitar was the best play for him, because my Tyranitar was able to knock out his Thunderous in one hit, and from there both my Tyranitar and Heatran just swept everything. So let's go for a second match. There's that stupid Spooky Cup team. You'll notice the lighting in the face cam has improved. I've been experimenting here and there, setting up things, hoping things look good, choosing the right lights in the room. My opponent is from Spain. How do I read the J in Spanish? Juan, I think it's Juan. It was 16 something. I missed that. I got lost with the name. My opponent's team is Salamence, Mamoswine, Arcanine, Rotom Wash, Caesar, and Virizion. It's a very interesting team. I mean, Gardevoir seems good against half of it, but not so good against the other half. Let's see here. Salamence, it's probably the Mega. I doubt the Caesar is the Mega. Mamoswine, usually Choice Scarfed. What's his name? Arcanine. The usual bulky fire attacker. Rotom. We all know Rotom. Caesar. Probably either Sash or Life Orb. Though usually Life Orb. Or possibly even Lumberry. And that Virizion. I'm expecting him to bring Virizion, just like against Among Us, to ignore whatever, but possibly to hit Tyranitar or maybe even my Heatran. I think my best lead here would be Gardevoir Landorus, or maybe even Gardevoir Thunderous. Gardevoir Thunderous. Actually, Gardevoir Landorus, Among Us, and let's see here, Heatran. Getting that Intimidate off would be very, very, very useful for us. Just to make sure Gardevoir would be able to tank a hit or two to set up the Trick Room. Mamoswine and Arcanine. Now, Trace. Oh. Okay. I was expecting Intimidate, but it was Flash Fire. Let's see here. Mammoth Swine is probably going to go for the Icicle Crash onto Landorus, but we are not going to take that. I'm going to set up Trick Room. Actually, should I Mega? Not Mega Evolving seems to be the play here. I'll not make Mega Evolve. I think it's better like this. And switch to my Heatran. I'm ready to go for Predict and go for an Earthquake or something. Let's go. Now even if it Predicts, I have Sugar Berry and should be fine for us. Icicle Crash. Heatran avoided. Snarl. Okay. I don't like that Snarl. So I guess I'll go for Hyper Voice and Earth Power onto the Mammoth Swine. Could be Scarfed. Actually, I think we're safe, in a way. I'll just Earth Power the Arcanine. Did I Mega Evolve? Sometimes I forget that. Mega Evolve, Hyper Voice, and Earth Power the Arcanine. As long as that Arcanine is out, my Heatran can't... Ooh, he predicted it. Now his Caesar could carry Feint. Oh, I forgot about the air balloon. Now he's going to spam Snarl until forever. However, I can just switch in my Amoonguss, and I want to go for the Heat Wave just to take out the Caesar. I'm not too concerned about this Arcanine. Though if he's really smart, he could go for Heat Wave. But I'm not sure if he would go for it. Perfect, knocks him out. Despite the special attack drops. Okay, he keeps going for the Snarl. So next turn I'll put his Heatran to sleep. Okay, I'll put his Heatran to sleep, but let's see what he's going to bring on the side. Virizion. I think we're kind of safe. I'll just Rage Powder, oh sorry, not Rage Powder, Spore the Arcanine and... Heat Wave again. Okay, it protects. Since my Arcanine is slower, I don't mind it too much. Did I hit Arcanine? I meant Heatran. Oh, that did nothing. Taunt. Okay. Guess I'll bring... Let's see here. I can't protect. Stunt Virizion. Taunt Verizian. Landorus. Okay, he has Snarl, but that doesn't mean he's exactly a special attacker. So he could still be a physical attacker for all we know. I could bring Landorus. I'll bring Landorus and Heat Wave again. Okay. Did we go for the Heat Wave? I hope he's a physical attacker. Doing okay amount of damage. Heat Wave. Whoops. And Landorus survives, thankfully. Nope. Okay. And with the Intimidate I should be safe. Nope. Eh. Now is Trick Room still up? I said I would start taking notes, but apparently I'm terrible at that. So let's go for Gardevoir. Is his Arcanine faster than my Landorus? That's a really tough question. No, actually we did the Intimidate first, early on. And then his message about the air balloon popped up. So we're faster for sure. I want to go for the Earthquake to knock out Arcanine instantly, but I think Rock Slide is safer. And I will Hyper Voice. Should be enough. Leaf Blade. Onto Gardevoir. Okay. Rock Slide. Hits both. And almost. Heat Wave. Miss? No. Gardevoir doesn't survive for sure. Oh, it does. Ooh. Hyper Voice. Goodbye to both. And the question is, what does he have in the back? It's probably that Salamence. Oh, it was that Mammoth. Even though I wrote on his team, I kind of messed up, and I really should take notes effectively. Anyway, let's just spore that thing and protect. I mean, in case it's safety goggles or something really weird like that. Don't want to risk it. Earthquake. Well, it was. I didn't think of Earthquake for some reason. Well, we're safe now, and we'll Giga Drain and Hyper Voice for the win. Great game. Let's see here, what went wrong for him? It was kind of awkward for me at the start since he was spamming Snarl, but we did manage to like play around that. Let's see, he led with Arcanine Mamoswine, which is I think a nice lead. and in the back he had Caesar and Verzian. I'm not sure if Caesar was a good idea here, to be honest. Unless he led with it. I think if he led with it, it would be great. But I'm guessing he was predicting the Gardevoir Among Us lead. And yeah, so either way, a very good game, and thankfully, apparently the effect of 13th of Friday was only for yesterday. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you're seeing, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll greatly appreciate it, since it'll help me, it'll encourage me to keep doing this for you, and hopefully the channel will grow further and further. And it's now, well, it's just now it's 12, so it's no longer the 13th. Good night.